Are you ready for some guilt-free decluttering? Hey y'all, I'm Jess, also known here on YouTube as the Minimal Millennial. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I am so sorry that I missed last week. I know that I promised you guys some vacation shots and things like that. I just got so lost in just being free from a schedule and just enjoying my vacation with my husband. But I decided to come back this week with something that I think will help everyone in trying to minimize and declutter. Sometimes we just don't know where to start. All of the things that we're getting rid of today are easy to let go of, and you're probably gonna think, duh, I should have got rid of that a long time ago. Let's get to it. Today we're starting our decluttering in our bedroom. That also includes your dresser and your closet. One of the first things I recommend getting rid of in the bedroom is mismatched socks. Go through your dresser and pull them out because I know that you have them in there because I always have them in there. I recommend maybe using them for cleaning or something like that. Try to repurpose them, but if you can't, at the very least, just get rid of them because they're just taking up space for no reason. Up next is clothes that don't fit. And yes, we've heard this all before, but this is just a reminder for you to get rid of those things that you've been holding on to because maybe I'll lose some more weight. Maybe I will grow 5 inches and miraculously those long pair of jeans that my sister gave me will fit. No, it's not going to happen, so just get rid of them. Another one that I actually struggle with is like old promotional t-shirts that you acquire at different places. In the industry that I work in, they are a dime a dozen. And so I always have just copious amounts of promotional t-shirts that just have no place in my life. At the end of the day, there are only so many of those shirts that you can use. And if you're being real with yourself, you just don't need them. Next on the list is old shoes. I'm talking about those true blue shoes that you've probably had for years because they're just your favorite shoes. They're your go-to shoes, but let's be real. They probably are falling apart, smell really bad, or they just don't work for your lifestyle anymore. Either way, just bite the bullet and get rid of them. Something else that's really easy to declutter is jewelry that you don't wear. These are things that you've accumulated over the years that you thought, oh, that's so cute. I love the statement necklace. I never wear statement necklaces. In fact, I wear maybe like 2 necklaces and a pair of earrings. So I have no use for them anymore. Recently, I went through my old jewelry box with my stepdaughter and she actually got a couple of pieces that she can play around with or things that she might wear, but for the most part, I donated most of that stuff. It really wasn't worth trying to sell it, but I knew that maybe someone would come across it at the local thrift store and be able to use it as costume jewelry, or maybe they just were really into interesting pieces. Something else that you might have tucked away in your closet is an old wallet or multiple old wallets. I used to have a really bad habit of buying a new wallet and then just kind of tossing my old wallet in the back of my closet. Don't know why, but that was just a thing for me. I actually came across a few of them recently and found receipts from years ago, a couple of quarters, which went into the change jar. But I just thought to myself, why did I hold on to this? I wasn't going to use it anymore. Just go ahead and clean the wallet out, get rid of anything that's in there, and sell it or donate it. The last thing in the bedroom that you need to look at is old linens, things that you just don't use anymore. We all have those throw blankets or comforters or whatever it is that we just let pile up somewhere in our bedroom. If you're not using it, just go ahead and get rid of it. Find a good home for it, repurpose it, whatever you do, don't keep it. Okay, so another place to quickly and easily declutter is your bathroom. Start by going through your bathroom and throwing out all of those old shampoo bottles, body wash bottles, deodorant sticks, things that are basically used up that you definitely don't use anymore. The struggle is real. I tend to hoard those things for some reason, thinking maybe I'll find another use for those bottles, or maybe in a pinch I can use that last little drop of body wash. But realistically, I never go back to those things, so sometimes I just have to go through and toss them in the garbage. While you're at it, you might as well go ahead and get rid of all of those old toothbrushes you've been hoarding. I know I'm not the only one who does this. Usually when we buy a new toothbrush, I just kind of stash the old one in a drawer and forget about it, and then a couple of months later I'm like, why do I have all of these toothbrushes in here? It makes no sense. So what I like to do is go ahead and put those into my cleaning kit and use them for tough jobs and things that need to be scrubbed gently. Ladies, pilfer your makeup bag and get rid of expired or irrelevant products. We hold on to these things thinking maybe I can use this at another time, or maybe I'll like this again, or miraculously maybe it'll come back into date. Well, it's not. It's just taking up space in your makeup bag for no reason. Go ahead and get rid of it. I am here for the hair ties. I have very long hair and it gets hot down here in the South, so I put it up all the time. But a problem with that is holding on to hair ties because I just think maybe I can use this again someday. Most of the time, after I've used a hair tie for quite some time, the elasticity completely goes out of it and it's hanging on by a thread. So I have to get rid of them. There's no sense in keeping a hair tie that doesn't tie your hair up. If it's not working anymore, go ahead and throw it out. Ladies, you should feel me on this. Why do we hold on to nail polish that is either completely useless and clumpy or totally gone except for maybe a swipe? I don't know why, but I'm always finding nail polish bottles that either the color doesn't work for me anymore, or it's clumpy and it's useless, or there's really not even any nail polish left in it. So I try to make myself just go through it and get rid of stuff that I don't like or that I can't use anymore. Along with that are dull nail files. I don't even have to say anything about this, except we all know we keep them and we all know we don't need them. While you're in the bathroom, go ahead and look through your bathroom linens, towels and washcloths and face cloths. Do you really still need all of those? We recently got gifted some towels, but I started thinking, okay, now I have way too many towels. So what I decided to do was repurpose some of the old kind of scraggly, scratchy, thin ones. I use them for cleaning rags or something like that. The rest of them that were still in usable condition, I actually donated to our local animal shelter and they loved it. Finally, raid your medicine cabinet. We all know that we've got expired pills just lingering in there for whatever reason. And don't get me wrong, I'm a believer in the half-life, but there's only so long that those things can last you or even be safe for you to use. So go ahead, go through them and get rid of them. Don't forget to dispose of them safely. Okay guys, finally we're moving into the kitchen, which I know seems daunting, but there's actually a couple of things hiding in there that you can easily and quickly get rid of. I'm really not sure why this is still a thing, but receipts tend to pile up in my house, especially on my kitchen counter, and I have no use for them. If, like me, you find that paper receipts are piling up in different parts of your house, and especially your kitchen, go ahead and go through them and make a virtual file if you need to keep them. I like to just snap a picture on my phone and upload it to either my Google Docs or my Dropbox, and after that I just toss it. Next up, go through your condiments, because I have run into a problem where I'm reaching for my favorite salad dressing only to realize that it expired 2 months ago, which should tell you a lot about how often I eat salad, but still, it's no fun to reach for something and realize that it's no longer in date. So once a month, go ahead and go through your condiments and get rid of stuff that's expiring soon or will expire before you use it, or like me, has been expired for some time. I used to have a problem with hoarding canned food. I don't really know what that was about. Maybe just because I would go in to buy something and it would be on sale, so I'd buy a few of them and then I never used them. Fortunately, canned food does last a while, so if you have the storage space and you have a family like me that eats a lot and we make a lot of the same recipes, that could work for you. But if you're not like me and you don't need all that stuff just sitting in your kitchen, then go ahead and go through it and donate the stuff that you're not going to be using before it expires, or maybe just not using at all. We have a local food pantry here in our town, so I like to just kind of go through once a month, and anything that we're not going to use, I just put into a box and drop it off at the pantry, and I feel good about that. It's not going to waste, and I'm also doing something for some people that need it. for some weird reason, my memory card started messing up, and I had to watch a like 11-year-old kid on YouTube tell me how to fix it. So, powers of the internet. The next thing on your list that you can go ahead and get rid of are those random like gourmet snacks that you got at Marshall's and you thought that they would be really cool or really tasty, and then you never tried them and they're about to expire. Go ahead and donate those to the food pantry as well so they don't go to waste, and don't buy them again. Okay guys, so we're almost done with the kitchen, but don't skip the Tupperware cabinet. We all have those random containers that have no lids anymore, or somehow you have lids that don't have containers anymore, which I'm not sure how that happens, but it does. Unless you can find a way to repurpose them, just go ahead and get rid of them. You could use them to organize things, or maybe just use them like on the countertop or something, but if you can't, go ahead and find a new home for them by donating. Okay guys, that's it. We just decluttered 20 things and it was super easy and super quick. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it helped either kickstart your decluttering or maybe re-energize your decluttering. Either way, I appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I post new videos every single Sunday, except last Sunday, but I promise that won't happen again. If you can't wait until next weekend to get some more Minimal Millennial, head over to Instagram and follow me at the.minimal.millennial. That's a wrap for me today, guys. Thank you so much again for watching, and don't forget, until next time, the most important things in life aren't things. Bye, guys.